Hi, welcome to the Modcast, the CivLabs Podcast. On with my script.
Great work, dude. Great work.
You know what?
4 seconds in.
That's it. That's the end of the intro. You know what? Good job, guys. Alright. Hi, welcome to the Modcast, the CivLabs Podcast. Talking to the members of the server, trying to uncover what had happened from the perspective of the players. I am here with some of the mods and some of the players from World 1. We have Code JJ, Azide, I'm not sure if I'm saying any of these names right, and this amazing cast of World 1 leaders and people of importance. We also have the cameras on because they're cool. But hello, okay, can you guys introduce yourselves real quick? I guess started from the right side of the table, which is Otter.
Yes. Hi, I'm Otter. I was 319 during the trial. I was one of many council members at Cannabis Village. Obviously, they can't all be here today.
Alright, fair enough. Alright, next.
Hi guys, I'm 487, leader of Noe Madagascar and the leader of the Crusaders.
Alright, perfect.
That's a terrible thing to admit. Yeah, hi guys, I'm responsible for several genocides.
I killed 500 people.
That was only a couple, okay? The numbers are inflated.
This is the Minecraft way, okay? This is the Minecraft
We're
way.
entitled to the ash.
Anyways.
At the very end.
Alright, who's next? Okay, we got...
Me, hello. I was number 956 in the trials, and I was one of Eastguard's diplomats and its single guardsman.
Woo, Eastguard, let's go. Alright.
Eastguard legend!
Also, I guess we're waiting for one more guest, but I guess if the mods want to introduce themselves too.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Oh, Large, what happened? What happened?
Oh no, it's fine. It's alright. I get it. It's cool.
Okay, I don't have an image for Large, so Large is just there. Anyway.
Oh, okay, yeah. Hey guys, I'm Large, also known as 780. You may know me by my skin, big black dude. That's
Yeah, I
Good.
know that guy.
I'm glad to see the
Oh my
face
God.
behind the big black dude.
Yeah.
My Crusader!
Okay, anyways, other mods, who wants to introduce themselves?
Run right to left.
I belong to both panels. So, hi, I'm Azide. My player tag was 742, and I was the head guardsman and general of the military and lead diplomat for Satan's Heaven.
Alright, interesting. And last but not least.
Hi, I'm Goonrush.
I know that guy.
I'm responsible for several incidents involving people having schizophrenia over creeper sounds and general tomfoolery in Eastguard.
Oh, I know.
Yes, we
You
are
were
aware.
also Jester's right hand and confusing
Oh,
the
we
player.
were teammates in the confusing, and we were enemies in lore.
Yeah.
It was
Oh.
I referred to him as Baal, as in the character from the Bible. And I wrote the sign, Baal has no ball, because the Goonrush religion is built around basketball.
Yes. Yes. That
Yes,
shit
it was.
tough.
This is true.
Obviously.
Basketball was one of our holy sports.
Yes.
You guys never built the court, which is crazy.
They one of, how many are there?
Yeah. A crusade happened. It was a little.
Yeah, to
Yeah,
be fair, things got in the way.
Okay, a lot of
But
stuff happened.
there is the single basketball hoop in Eastguard. If you go to the world download, you can find that in Eastguard's meeting hall, and it says religious artifact, do not remove on it.
I do have a real quick question for those of Noe Madagascar. Did y'all
That'd be me.
kill my donkey?
Unkill a donkey.
That did happen.
Oh!
Oh, there's Ash.
Whoa!
You're late.
Yo,
Oh!
You're very
it's appeared out of nowhere.
Huh?
That's insane.
A lesser god has appeared in the sky.
So, yeah, I was just wondering, did y'all y'all were because I was trying to figure this out during the session. Did y'all kill my donkey?
That would be me.
Oh.
That would be directly you killed the donkey, the sole donkey in a hole in Satan's Heaven.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was me, yeah. I'll take
Oh,
Oh,
that.
I remember. Yeah, because we were getting frustrated with it. So yeah, I think they killed it. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was on me, Chief.
Yeah.
Is Ash
How
one of-
funny of a coincidence to find the single guy responsible.
Okay.
I feel like most of the things for the Crusades, I could probably take a majority of responsibility for, unfortunately.
Single-handedly
I feel
blaming
like
this guy.
we can wipe a couple of them off.
Like
Doesn't
we
even have to
sat
be
there
true
through
either.
2 resets trying to figure out what happened to my donkey.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyways, Ash, you come late, but
Hi.
you want to introduce
I'm
yourself real quick?
sorry. Yeah, I was player 170. I was president of the Northern Confederation called the Fellion League, and I was also I used to be, I don't know, leader of the Assembly of Sleepytown.
All right, perfect. All right, so we have all of the members now. I think Snow's gonna come in eventually. Lodge is here just in case Biggie leaves for some reason, and we have.
Got a bedtime.
This is gonna be a great episode of the Modcast. Okay, this is already going great. It's already been.
I can feel the oxygen reserves running out. It's too many people in here. The CO2 levels are spiking.
I mean, I try
It's
to have
gonna be
a limit of like 4 people per side, but it seems there might be a tiny bit more than that. But we'll work on it as we go.
Don't worry, I'm an Enderman. I'm a silicon-based organism.
You should mix
Lodge
us
doesn't
all into
count
like an
either.
amalgamate.
Oh my
M-
god.
Maybe next
Of
time.
course.
Yeah. No, you like the sun SCP thing.
Cut
Cut
the
Oh
Okay.
my
heads off.
god. Not
Oh,
not when day
the-
breaks.
001.
Yeah,
It's one
no,
of the
yeah.
001
Turn into
entities.
a-
There's multiple 001s.
I'm aware. Yeah, it's is it? Wait,
It's
whose proposal
it's the
was that?
001. I don't know.
It's when day
Who's
breaks.
When day breaks.
No,
When
no,
day breaks. Everyone
all the
calls it when day
proposals are named
breaks.
after the author.
This podcast.
What are
really
these
is
guys
called
talking
Yeah, we're
about?
not
Huh?
getting
Bro,
back to
bro,
the
get-
podcast.
hold
Okay,
on,
so we-
don't, like,
Hold on.
bro,
You guys want to start with the
much.
questions, like the
Doing too
questions that
much.
they have prepared?
Oh
let's
yeah,
get on
that's
with
right. This is an interview. I
Yeah,
forgot.
this is an interview and a podcast, but like the interview comes first and the podcast comes second.
SD lock.
It's like some kind of modcast.
Oh.
Yeah, some
Awesome.
some kind of modcast episode 3.
And I think what is this the
Yet
first
again.
podcast where a moderator was also a participant?
No, I think there's a couple of moderators that were participants in the others.
Yeah.
I think Skelly was participated before they became a mod, and
Well, there's also Crazy. Crazy's
Well,
Crazy's hosted all of them and has been a participant.
yeah.
well, I
Yeah.
meant.
He was in my civ.
And like the leader of Sleepytown was Eamsel. So
I mean, yeah,
Yeah, I don't know who that is. Low-key.
People.
she's like a wiki mod, I think.
Tight.
Close
Well, I
enough.
was talking about in this specifically.
Oh,
I
oh,
yeah,
didn't
my
in
fault,
this
my
one
fault.
specifically, yes. But okay.
any participants in the ones beforehand, in the modcast beforehand.
Fair enough. Okay, I'm gonna ask my questions now before I get interrupted again. Okay, my first question was kind of a basic one. Just like there was a poll that Shotwish ran a couple weeks ago, I think, and it was kind of just like on a scale of 1 to 5, with 5 being the best experience of your life and 1 being the worst. What did you think of the overall event? I guess we'll start on the right, go left, and once after Ash goes, then Lodge can go afterwards because Lodge is here also.
Okay.
All right, me first then. I probably put it at a 3 or a 4, depending on the day. I guess I was a blacksmith, so it could get pretty boring sometimes trying to not be dead.
No, that's fair.
hiding
That's
in the
fair.
village and all that.
You just tried your hardest to like survive for the most part, and it was kind of not the most interesting.
Yeah, I was the only blacksmith of Cannabis Village, and most of what I did was organizing all of our resources, organizing all of the people. We had a whole bulletin board for stuff that I was managing. It was interesting. It was a lot of work too, not like the fun kind of work.
Okay, interesting. All right, next.
Yeah, that's me. Yeah, I'd give it a 4.5. I guess as a whole, I really enjoyed like my role and how everything went for us. I guess the main issues that we had, well, what personally I did with the server was the lag. I know other people probably can relate when you're trying to get stuff done and you start lagging over the place, but I think that's been fixed now, if I'm correct.
Most likely.
More or less.
Wow, session 14 felt pretty smooth. I didn't see any lag, so.
Yeah, some of the worlds had it better than others. That's for sure. Like one of the worlds.
World 3, am I right, you guys?
World 3.
Anyways, all right. Next up.
Hi, Honestly, I would rate it a 5. This is genuinely some of the most fun I've had in a Minecraft server in a long time, except for day 1, which was knocked down to a 3 because there was one specific guy who kept harassing me on a boat asking if I wanted to go to his ferry service.
Ferryman. Walmart ferryman.
Walmart ferryman.
I thought that was so annoying. He wouldn't fuck off. He kept chasing me.
What world is this?
World 1?
What do you mean what world is this? This is the world
God,
one
did you not
tab.
read?
My fault.
This is okay.
I'm just stuck. We had a ferryman?
Yeah, I didn't know that either.
Yeah, no, that was day 1. That was day 1 stuff.
That's cool.
Not very
It was like
successful.
a whole guild group. They called themselves capitalists. They called a different group communists. Nobody claimed to be that. I don't know where they got that from.
Okay, anyways, on to the next person.
Every world is the same. Every event is the same. Ferryman, communists, desert, terrible session 1 lag.
Great
Was
minds.
there even like a communist place in World 1?
No.
Oh.
Yeah. Not like one place claimed to be communist.
Everywhere
claim
was
to be
communist. What do
anarchist.
you mean?
We're
Everywhere
not-
was communist.
I mean, effectively, but no one claimed to be like Mother Russia, you know?
Fair.
Yeah.
Like
type
in
thing.
in session 0, there was like 3 places that did that.
Yeah, there were no commie
Yeah.
RP.
Oh, okay, well, Ash, you want to go up next?
Well, if you insist. I would.
Okay.
Well, let's just say I would rate this like 8 or 9. I don't know why they're rating it kind of low.
It's out of 5.
It's out of 5.
Uh,
That's-
oh, is it out of 5? Oh shit, that makes a lot.
You know what?
Dude, I'm so tired. I'm sorry. Okay. Then I would rate it like a 4.5. Then yeah. Except for session 1 as well, just because that dying a lot was. Dude, I was literally part of like the original Nautilus group, and then I get shot right before we're about to launch off with our boats. That ruined my day.
Yeah, it happens
But
to a
other
lot
than
of
that,
people.
like, yeah. Other than that, it was like 4.5 for sure.
Alright,
You
fair
wanted
enough.
you to use halves, we would have given you a 10-point scale.
Well then,
Yeah.
Is that
why,
irrational?
I don't know
I've always-
why did you do a 5-point scale? Like, were you
It's 'cause
avoiding
it's
the
easier
idea?
to
Or
do
just seemed a
both.
little harsh, no?
It's easier to
Oh,
do
okay,
a
fair.
poll. Am I the
Oh, do you
only
want us
person-
to
am I- is
avoid?
it- is-
Oh.
Do you
is
want
it
us to avoid
irrational
like
for me to-
decimals?
No, I it's not like a bad thing, right? But I don't know. I just find it there's something that feels wrong about using halves in any scale.
True.
Like if it's a 5-point scale, isn't like a half like outside the accuracy that it's requesting?
True.
I don't know. That's a random side thought.
You got an issue with
I've
the way I
always, like-
rate, bud?
Yeah, I got an issue with the way you
I think
rate.
we've got an issue with
Dude,
getting
he's
Okay.
gonna
on
slime
topic.
you out
I
in
mean, I said a
Nation,
3
man.
or a 4, which isn't good either.
Okay, everyone make.
Yes and no. If it's beyond halves, yes. If it's just
Okay, fair.
halves, usually
As long-
it's considered fine.
Okay,
Yeah, a 1.33 is
if anyone wants to fight, do it after the
8.14.
the podcast is over. Okay, do it not during the podcast. Just make sure like if you guys gonna kill
Sorry,
each other,
just blood.
do it afterwards. After I'm done recording. But okay, Lodge, you have to answer the
Yeah.
question too.
Oh yeah,
So-
I'll give it like a 4.3. Like it's pretty good.
fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you.
After all of that,
Genuinely.
It was pretty good.
Running for
It was
cameras.
tough.
You ruined
It
it.
was pretty cool.
okay.
I was just kind of chilling most of the time. Like I was just traveling, and I was like, "Yo, what's good?" And I went to a new place, and I was like, "Yo, what's good?" I mean, it's the best Minecraft event I've ever been on, so
Okay, that's good to hear. Honestly, that's good to hear.
pretty good.
I mean, I don't know if the mods want to also chime in on what they put on the poll of like how do you, of your experience.
I actually did answer the poll.
Oh, you didn't do the poll?
I didn't know there was a low key.
There's a poll.
Yeah, I did the poll.
Oh my
I didn't know there was a poll.
I don't know.
I didn't know there was a poll either.
I mean, it was
This was a
Yeah,
poll
no.
that
it was
Shell Rush did
yeah.
right after the end of the event.
yeah. I think-
I put a 4 out of 5, though the only exception to that was session 1, which was a 5 out of 5 because they forgot to give Jester his perms and we just casually ended up meeting up. And
Oh,
I
that is cool.
and we both recognized each other immediately, and we were just traveling, and then we both died to a creeper. Well, he died to a creeper. I got shot off of our tower by a skeleton.
tough.
This classic day one
hilarious.
stuff. Alright,
I think it's funny that even after getting his perms, Jester still made himself vulnerable. Like Nautilus kept killing him a couple times apparently.
I killed him too, actually. Like, just
Yeah.
wanted to die, I think.
Yeah. Well, no, he was happy being the happy ghast once.
Yeah,
I mean, Jester ran around us at one point in Sunfish and just,
I think he wants to do the
played.
questions.
Well,
Oh yeah, we're doing the questions. We're doing the questions.
no, I have it here so I
He
can.
has this like
Crazy's like
Getting
edging
the
it off the
Word
screen.
document out.
we have a view of his monitor, and he's just slowly pulling the doc out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shake
You
it
guys,
a
I
little.
think
He's like
maybe
slowly
Jingling
inputting it,
keys
dude.
in front
Yeah,
of us.
I'm just gonna put it over
Not
everyone's
all in the
faces,
same
so
bag.
like you guys know what the
No,
question.
no, I don't know who's speaking. I don't know who's speaking.
Desensitize
just
me.
use Discord.
Have you tried using the Discord?
No, this one's cooler. It's like
That's true.
glowy.
That's fair. That's
Okay,
fair.
let's answer the damn questions, guys. Come
Okay,
on.
yeah.
Okay.
Interview.
Yeah, guys.
Okay, yeah, I'll keep it.
Sorry for these people, crazy.
I'll keep it relatively
Wow.
short. Okay, everyone, stop talking. Easy enough. Stop talking. I'll ask my question, and then you guys can continue talking. That's how an interview works, right?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's fine.
I
Anyways,
apologize.
I'm gonna skip this question for now, but I had this question, which was, before you guys actually joined the event or like joined the first day of the server, what were you guys' thoughts? Like, how did you guys get here? How did you guys like decide you wanted to join this? And then like, what were your thoughts when it first started? You can start with Otter, because right to left.
Right. I mean, I first heard about this from Joyful's video, so I got into it like just for this one trial, pretty much. So I guess a new gen or whatever that. Yes.
So many new gens.
I don't know. I haven't played Minecraft honestly in like 8 years before this, so this is literally what brought me back to Minecraft.
Interesting, actually.
Huh.
It's good to know like a lot of people actually enjoyed this.
Yeah, crazy.
Mm.
It's almost like we put time into it
A lot of
to
time.
make it at least a little bit fun.
Very painful though. Very painful.
Well, I think it's crazy because being fun is not our priority as staff. That is not the priority of the server. We recognize it needs to be fun, like logistically, but like that's not the priority. So the fact that it is fun is actually crazy.
Wild for
Yeah,
Goon
it
Rush
turns
to be
out
saying his guarantee
facilitating
isn't fun.
social interaction is just good across the board.
Yeah, it's like a
Fair.
better VR chat.
Yeah, fair enough.
Truth, dude.
VR chat, but VR
I
chat,
don't
but you
know
get
about that one.
crusaded in the middle of it.
That was cool though.
It makes it more
VR chat
interesting.
with-
W opinion.
VR
W
chat with people
opinion.
explicit shits.
Okay, anyways, Biggie, you're up now.
What was the question? I forgot. We got so sidetracked.
Oh my god, bro. Tap
Okay.
Something
in.
about
Bro,
And
don't say this. You said 8 out of 10.
Okay, initial thoughts on the like.
Shut
Okay, like what were your thoughts like before the experiment started, and like kind of stuff like what got you here, and what were your thoughts like the first day when you actually joined the server, stuff like that.
To be honest, I got an invite from a friend who I used to play Stoneworks with. Just like another, like, not Civ server, but you know, Civish kind of thing. And he was like, yo, this seems like it'd be your kind of thing. So I joined it. I didn't really have much expectation, to be honest. I kind of went into it like on the day one. I thought I'd just see what happens. You know, I didn't have any expectations or ideas of what might happen. Just kind of went with the flow.
And it worked out for the most part.
Yeah.
Alright, nice. Alright, question goes to you, Phantom.
All right, so I heard about it from the Joyful video. Yeah, you and everyone else, buddy. But because
Dude,
I've
he's
been interested in
self-roasting,
Civ
that's
events
crazy.
for a while. I was in the Skipolo 2000. That was boring.
Yeah, it was.
I didn't join any group. I literally just wandered around the whole time. That was fun though. I like that. So when I heard this event from Joyful's video, I was like, "Oh, hey, it's the thing he's been talking about for months." He's like, but somebody's doing it. So I joined it, and I'm like, "This is cool. This has set my standard for like everything."
Oh god.
I didn't expect it to like be as hard, but I got my shit rocked by skeletons a bit too many times.
We've all experienced that for sure. Don't worry.
Yeah, no, it was only skeletons though, nobody else. Everything else died.
Skeletons suck. Large, careful where you
Yeah.
point that thing. It's
Oh, sorry.
pointing right at our panel. Yeah.
Sorry.
You
Yeah.
gotta aim right at the
Bad.
Gonna
panel.
blow my skull open.
I forgot I was on camera, Loki. I was fidgeting.
That's
Stimming.
What is that?
Oh, that's a gun. Sorry, it's not real. It's
Oh,
not
we're
real. Don't
getting
worry.
so off topic.
Okay.
guys.
Oh my
Sorry,
God.
sorry, sorry. Keep going. Keep going.
Okay,
Keep going.
stay-
I didn't mean to
On
interrupt.
topic. Okay, Ash, you're up now.
Huh? Oh, okay. Okay. Well, as a non-new gen, I found out about this event through Joyful's video, and I joined the link in the subscription description box. But when I I guess the reason why I joined at all is because international relations and diplomacy has always been my family business since like a long time. So it's always been an interest of mine. So having like a place where it's totally anonymized and there's no previous sort of legacies to go off of was just a very interesting premise and was very attractive.
All right, fair enough. Fair enough. I will say
It
this.
does remind me.
Oh.
My another first thought I had was fuck, Shot Rush's mic sucked in that video.
Shot-
Yeah,
Oh my
dude.
god.
Yeah, what's so
Shot
honest?
Rush's mic was so bad that it drove me and a couple other people to like write out a script for an entire hour-long video
That you
would
didn't
replace
post it.
that video that we never got to making because Oscar, who was working on it, he left. He messaged me recently. I don't know what's going on, or they kind of
What's going on
vanished.
here?
I don't know. Oh, yo, another deity.
Oh my god, hold on. I gotta.
I do love that
roof with
in
them. To the roof.
I love that in Shot Rush's videos, all of the comments are saying things like, fuck,
yeah,
there were
that's
some
like a-
really funny ones Jester and I were
There
looking at
were.
the other day. Hold on, let me
I
find
told
them.
him when he published it. I'm like, bro, this
This shit's
this
so
is-
ass, bro.
is ass, yeah.
No, the video was so
See, in my
bad, but it was
mind-
funny.
Yeah, he sounds like a more
It-
depressed, more
Joyful
critical, which I
carried.
didn't think is a thing.
Yeah, it's Joyful Carrot. In my mind, the video he made was gonna be a bit more like, I guess interesting is a good word to use. And I was literally like, I scoured the entire Discord server for like quotes and stuff, and I was like, you could do like this thing where like you have like quotes interject whenever you're talking about something to like add extra context, like important, it's cool quotes from actual people. He didn't. I don't know if I think he used one of them, but he literally just like said it, and it was really boring, and because he was
Yeah.
playing Minecraft at the same time as he was recording, so it was like
Oh, that
he
wasn't
able to
edited?
focus.
He didn't
I
edit,
see, I don't
but he.
I
Oh,
don't-
wait.
He used my
what?
in-
Why
he used
didn't
my
you
in-
just record
guy.
it first?
But Shaw was used my entire clip I sent him. He used like the full like 5-minute clip
Yeah,
in his
he used
video,
the whole
unedited.
thing.
By the way, like he,
the whole thing.
Oh, I just found my favorite comment. It was one of his videos, and it just said, "Try not to sound too happy."
Yeah.
just shot watch things, honestly.
Shot Rush fair use galore.
Yeah. He talks like an electrostatic brain shock therapy patient.
Alright, on to large probably.
Oh yeah, Lord, do you want to answer the question?
I watched Joyful's video.
I watched the Joyful video and I clicked the link because I really wanted to be like Dead Horse.
Wait, like what?
Up, bro. Yeah,
What's Dead
basically
Horse?
what Jason. The OG Nation.
Did you
didn't
not watch
the
the
video?
video?
Oh no, I didn't watch the video.
Oh,
So he
shit, wait.
basically Joyful glazed Dead Horse for the entire video. It was so
Dude,
fucking stupid.
I don't
no
get
hate
why
to
you
no hate
did
to
that.
Joyful.
Is
but,
that just like a city?
Yeah, it was a city in one of
Yeah,
the.
it
the
was
first
previous
ever
trials.
Yeah.
experiment.
Oh.
No hate
No,
to Joyful. I
again.
literally asked him about this, but he was like, "Yeah, well, Dead Horse had just there's some cool stuff going on there, and it really illustrated the point I wanted to get across." And I'm like, "But you've ruined the entirety of Trial 1 and like the lore of it, because nobody knows anything else about it. It's just Dead Horse."
Dude, there was the guy who's like trying to write a book, but nobody's actually submitting anything. He made the title for it, Ashes of a Dead Horse.
Yeah.
Oh, I did see
And Buxy's a
that.
new gen.
He is a new gen, I'm pretty sure.
There was
I-
4 spelling errors on the title poster alone.
I did see
Then he
that.
said it's not important. You're writing a book. What do you
No,
mean
yeah.
spelling is important?
I don't know how to put this. I don't think he's too interested
not writing
in
shit.
in critique. I think he's very interested in just getting info and writing it and then just publishing it as is. I don't think he's too interested in anybody telling him
no.
what to fix.
Okay, this is becoming
No,
a shit talking
because he
session.
doesn't have someone for that. No, as soon as he's done with the writing phase, he's sending it to me.
Oh, so you're gonna do it.
I'm already the editor.
Ah.
Waiting to get it in my hands because no one's sending him crap.
So wait, why
I
is it
sent him
called Ashes?
stuff.
Okay, so then wait, why is it called Ashes of a Dead Horse?
He did not tell me that actually. I don't know that
Okay.
specifically, but
It's becoming a shit talking sesh.
Sorry, I want. It's an interesting project. I want
Also, I just, if I may, why does she have a gun now?
I don't know.
I've been at a
I don't.
I've been at a BB gun for the past 10 minutes.
Oh god.
Yeah, I've noticed. I just kind of
Yeah,
thought I was
no.
hallucinating it.
Anyway,
this is
so
best episode of
Questions?
the
Anyone
podcast.
questions?
Questions on
Oh, yeah, any more
the questions on the
questions?
document?
We shit talk a poor child who's just trying to write a book, and then we have guns out the entire time.
I
Wait, is
didn't
this getting
finish answering
published?
My question.
Oh yeah, we kind of got sidetracked after the
oh,
It's
sidetrack.
getting uploaded to
It is.
YouTube.
Wait, it is?
So
Wait,
you-
like published for the mods or for like everyone?
Oh,
It's
everyone.
going to YouTube.
I have
Hold
to,
on.
It's going on YouTube.
Oh shit! Oh, I gotta lock in. Holy!
Get your public face off.
Yeah,
I misunderstood.
so I uploaded the first.
It is going to be dubbed by both me and him. It might just be him, but to my knowledge, he plans on a good chunk of shit for me to do in there. I can ask him exactly why he did Ashes of a Dead Horse, but I'm pretty sure it's a reference to just Dead Horse being what brought everyone in, plus the shit that happened to World 1 at the very end. That it was brought down to its knees, and then everyone revolted, and from the ashes came better societies.
I mean,
Hence, Ashes of a Dead Horse.
That's actually kind of fire.
that's gonna be
So,
interesting.
like-
I mean, the title does sound good. It rolls off the tongue.
It does.
Yeah.
It's just a little confusing. So it's about all of event 2. It's all event 2, right?
Okay.
Yeah, all
Yeah,
four worlds,
it's
which is
World
wild, by the way.
It's called World 1.
Wait,
He's
Only
making
World
World
1.
Huh?
Only
No.
one.
Oh, is that? Oh, that's why it says it's trial 2. Okay, it says it's trial 2. Okay.
Oh.
To my knowledge, it's just World 1. It might be the other worlds as well. I am uncertain.
Well,
thought
no,
it
the
was gonna
post.
be all
No,
four.
he's
it
doing
does-
one
Yeah,
for
no,
each
it should
world.
be all four. I was in the Discord for a bit. He misspelled Eastgard.
Yeah,
I told him to
wow.
fix it like 4
Wow.
times, and he didn't fix it for over a week, and I left.
Okay.
Am
Wait.
I- okay, it's time for me to cut half of this out the
Questions, please.
video.
Yeah, questions.
I'm gonna cut.
questions.
Oh
What do you
yeah,
mean,
guys,
bro?
guys,
I've
tap
got
in,
work
tap in.
to
Y'all
do.
Literally
make-
2 questions and it's 30 minutes in.
Lock in.
No, no,
Yeah.
it is all 4 worlds. One for each. World.
Lock in.
Yo, y'all make me edit
Sorry.
right now.
Guys, tap in. Crazy's gonna slime us the fuck out in Pittsburgh, man.
I'm about to do some things right now, but okay.
What's with you in random states in random cities in Pennsylvania?
Okay,
Is-
anyways,
They're
everyone,
all in
Lock
Pennsylvania?
in.
yo, everyone lock in.
Dude, oh,
I'm gonna put a-
pilgrimage time.
I'm gonna be right back after this, just to cut all of this footage out at this rate,
No,
okay?
don't cut it. It's gold. It's gold.
No, it's gold.
Wait,
Blooper reel at the end, remember?
This is copper at best.
Okay,
we're gonna use some alchemy with the bricks and the,
can't get
and
a
the
word out.
reinforcement, and we're gonna turn that.
I
into
want to know
iron.
what the next question is.
okay. The next question I had. Okay, this is a very great podcast so far.
I didn't get to answer.
Oh my god.
I don't know if it's time for that.
Bro.
Okay, yeah. See, this is why I didn't want to have like 5 people we're interviewing, just because of like every time people just talk, and it's funny. I like the people talking. It's just everyone talks all at once.
No, you can skip me. It's fine. You can skip
No,
me.
I have nothing for this point. You can continue.
You know that effect where like you can like isolate someone's voice if you hear it before they start. We can just all talk simultaneously, and you can just kind of listen for whoever you want to hear.
Or I can just like,
Uh,
or I can
and
just
you
like,
rewind it.
or I can just stop the recording
You're
and then
improving
go
replay
home, go to
value.
bed. That'll be nice.
Yeah, Crazy
no,
can just go to
no,
sleep.
Get it
no.
We'll
done,
record
guys.
it in
Let's
2 hours.
get
Okay.
it done.
Anyways,
Lock in.
I tried my hardest to like find people who like either noteworthy or like were leaders of a civilization to ask a couple of questions. Same with the other world. I did the same with the other worlds. And so I'm not sure if all of you guys are exactly leaders, but I was gonna ask like, was it hard like leading a civilization in this kind of event? Like, what are the pros and cons, like the hardships you had to face while trying to lead if you were a leader? Otter, you can go first.
All right. So it's difficult to describe leading in the same sense that like a dictator or a king or whatever would lead, because that's not really what happened. What happened is a bunch of people just were discussing stuff to do, and eventually, because I was the blacksmith and because I stayed at home all the time, I ended up organizing a lot of stuff. Like every time someone new had showed up,
Yeah,
I'd
that's fair.
list out their name and number, put them on the board, decide what their role was. Everyone was just kind of coming and going, deciding to do what they wanted to do. It wasn't really a leading situation so much. Um, the only reason we ended up with a council in the first place at all was because some new players were deciding to like immediately get into diplomacy before they had even really established themselves at the village. So then we ended up having to decide like, okay, who are the people who make decisions around here? And it ended up being like 7 people, because those were the people that always made decisions whenever it came to stuff. It was like barely leading.
Okay. I mean, I just find it interesting because like there's definitely in some of the worlds there were more of like active like one person on top, like two people on top leading everyone, and in some worlds it's kind of just like a commune of like everyone just has ideas that they show up. And so is this interesting to see like like who did what, or like which civilizations did what kind of leadership styles? I think it's interesting at least. But okay, thank you for that, Biggie. You were next.
Yeah. So in Noe, I guess I was the leader, if you were to put it into a term, of organization. Moreover than managing what everyone does every second. And I think we kind of had a good balance between dictatorship and a communist society. I think we had a really good idea of what everyone was doing, and I guess my job in leadership was to actually make sure that everyone is staying on task rather than forcing people to do things, suggesting things that need to be done to people and trying to guide them into doing the right thing. And I think doing it that way didn't cause me any stress. It barely took any time to actually get people on the same page and being pretty productive. I think it kind of shows with how technologically, ahead Norway Madagascar was, even though we only had like 15 people at max population.
Okay, so you just organized people pretty well then, and like had a lot of good stuff going for you, living on like an island.
Yeah, it was just making sure that everyone's actually working on something instead of just having people sat around the base or, traveling across the ocean. Everyone was actually doing something productive that needed to be done.
Okay, fair enough, fair enough. All right, Phantom. I know like East Guard didn't have like a actual leadership system, but you can
Yeah, no, we didn't.
talk a little bit about like how it kind of things were in.
How Eastguard was organized?
Yeah.
Frankly, okay, so Eastguard was a completely flat structure. The only thing even close to a leader we had were me, 956, and 58 as diplomats, in which it wasn't really like a level above on a tree. Like, it was more like a little tree off to the side that has a couple lines connecting us, where we would just do foreign diplomacy and just be the main guys for that. Because Eastguard, I think the main reason Eastguard worked so well was because it was just a really good group chemistry. Everybody generally knew what they had to do, and they went and did it. It was mostly just a worry of like people would want something, they would request it, and then just the whole supply chain would just kick into action. The farmers, they would always be farming because what the fuck else were they going to do? I think our isolation helped with that because we didn't have any real distractions. We were just able to just focus on doing what we needed to do. And so we just sort of racked up resources and just continued going on and on. So that's the main way that Eastguard I think worked.
All right. Yeah, I see like every single civ so far has had like different ways to kind of organize themselves. I guess not really leadership. I guess organization is probably a better term. Like how each
Oh yeah,
civilization.
definitely.
Yeah, I just use leadership because like again, I think one of the civilizations had like a actual full on leader and like a military leader. That was in a different interview, but yeah, I'll say organize from now on.
Oh yeah. The two prevailing things are either you have one guy at the top or it's just sort of generally flat.
Yeah, it makes sense. All right, Ash, question up to you.
I mean, in terms of the league, the most annoying thing was just not annoying actually. It was kind of a pro traveling between so many places and talking to so many people. But at the same time, it's with such a spread out political bloc, it causes a lot of stress because you just can never be found. And so every time you go somewhere, it's like there could be like a lot of things that you just missed out on and should have been there for. And then in terms of like Sleepy Town in the Twin Cities, there was like over 50 people, I think, according to like the census that I did. And so just when in such a large society, when you're a leader, even though I wasn't the direct leader, I spent a lot of my time there. And yeah, it's just very difficult to know what the hell everyone's doing. And it even got to the point where sometimes there are so many people on one job that they just kind of break away almost. The city becomes less of a centralized structure and more like a hub for multiple different political like groupings. For instance, like the miners, there was like maybe 5 or 6, maybe even up to 10. I really don't know. And at one point they approached me and were just like, yo, we're gonna make another like separate city down here. And it's like, there's just so many people that it's so hard to manage. And on top of that, you just can't see who's coming and going. There's not really a culture compared to pre-unification. So, but on the pros though definitely are just if you enjoy that sort of thing, you can do it, but it's just very headache intensive, and you will find yourself with making difficult choices that just make you some people's. You won't be everyone's friend.
Yeah, it seems it's hard to be everyone's friend in the. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, JJ, but like, was World 1 like the big, like had the most people on it?
I believe so.
Yeah, so there's a big mix of people in World 1, so it's kind of, it's interesting. I mean, I keep saying that, but like, it is genuinely interesting, like hearing about all of the different sides of it, just because we, at least in my nation, I was so like isolated from everyone else, and so all the diplomatic stuff that happened between everyone else was a whole thing, I guess, a whole thing.
Yeah. And also, I feel like with a bigger nation, there are people who there's a higher chance that someone's going to try and LARP as a leader. I had that problem, and they would send off like their own delegations and stuff and sign on to stuff, and it's just like, yo, what the hell are you doing? You're not telling anyone you're doing this. You're like causing a ruckus, and you're just torn apart. I mean, dude, Biggie, there was some guy from Novi Madagascar that came by one time, and I literally like didn't realize because so many people were following me, talking to me, until he like left, and someone was like, "Oh, by the way, that guy was from Novi Madagascar," and I was like, "Shit."
That was me.
Oh, that was you?
Yeah, that was me.
Oh my God, I'm sorry.
No, you're
Damn.
good. Yeah, I
Yeah,
waited for a
remember the
while.
copper house?
Nobody.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. You see how busy I was? Like there was so much shit, dude,
It was pretty hectic.
and so much drama as well. Like, man.
So much Minecraft drama in the
Couldn't
video
be
game.
Eastgard.
Couldn't be.
No,
Eastgard.
seriously, like people trying to like that with such a big city like the Twin Cities, like there's bound to be at least 1 or 2 people that are trying to do their own like political like LARP stuff, and like it causes a lot of headaches.
No, 100%. I think that's one of my future questions is like kind of about role playing and like how that affected a lot of the event. But I'll go to large first. I'm not sure if you were actually like a leader of sorts or anything like that, but
No, yeah. As the leader of Navi, you know,
Okay.
there was what?
My
Go
underling. Okay, you're my underling. You're gonna do the same thing as me.
Okay, well, I was a diplomat for a lot of the time, so you know, like my brain, like I was just thinking about so much, like the interconnectedness and shit. Like I was piecing together shit. I didn't even. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to cuss so much. I didn't even know what was going on half the time. But I was just like, I was trying to be friendly with everyone. You know, my skin got me a long way. I think. I think it worked out low key.
What was your skin
I'm
again?
sorry.
Buff black man.
Yeah, big
Of
black guy. He had
Oh
a
yeah, with the gay
rainbow
like
speedo.
thong. I
Yeah.
remember
Yeah, that was-
Right on, yeah, that's them.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, Lord, can
Yeah.
you send that so I can just show it on the screen eventually? Just like
Oh,
Yeah, just so
yeah.
people have
It's
context.
heat, dude.
Is it
It's
safe for
actual
YouTube?
heat.
Well, I don't know
Dude,
how
I
to.
remember he
It's a
showed up.
Minecraft
He showed up
thing.
at the.
go to,
He
like
showed up and he had like his armor on,
name
and then he took it
MC.
off, and I was like, whoa.
Yeah,
That's
I do that a
crazy,
lot.
dude.
I did that at every
Yeah.
meeting. That shit was tough.
Yeah, that happened a lot. Yeah,
This can confirm, by the way.
yeah.
Yeah.
I have footage of that happening. It was an experience to say the least. Okay, I guess we're waiting for
I'm pretty
that.
sure.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
You can go. I was gonna ask.
Oh, thank you.
All I was gonna say is I'm pretty sure that that's actually how he got my attention from another matter. He just like was saying he could do that, and I was curious, and I was like, "Show me," and then he did it, and then like the conversation turned to him, and then like we could talk.
That's
so peak.
I have the image on screen right now. Here we go. We have buff black guy.
There he
It's-
is.
Oh yeah, with the pink nipples as well.
Again,
So
I
big
can't-
Fun fact, before
Fuck.
when Shot Rush did a test before the actual event, I like met up and like went mining with him a couple times.
I think I remember you. Yeah.
Yeah, no, because we met up at the end and we were like, wait a minute. Yeah, it's just a quick
Wait, were you
interview.
at Venice?
No, because I was East Guard.
No, but like in the pre-sessions when we
Oh
met.
yeah, I don't know what they called it. I heard like
Oh,
20
okay.
names, but that was just a massive flat plane of wood.
Type.
Oh,
Dirt.
Trisif?
No, I'm talking about like the test before the actual event.
Yeah.
We're getting sidetracked
we were-
again.
Nobody knows any.
This is the thing.
I like how this entire conversation has been, oh, this Civ? No. The one from the test. Yeah, I'm talking about the one from the test. Oh, there were so many names. Oh, wait, you're talking about that one? No, the one from the test. Oh, that was the one from the test. Oh, there's so many names.
Yeah, there was, and I'll be
There was.
honest, I was like so blackout drunk, I somehow became the prime minister. I don't remember. I don't remember anything.
Whoa, okay.
You
That's
remember me?
fire.
I remember you. That's crazy. Oh
Wait,
my
you
God.
do?
This-
How-
Yeah,
wait,
you were, like,
what?
slurring on your words and shit. That was crazy.
All right, yeah, that sounds
Okay,
like me.
real quick. This is the second person who's admitted to being blackout drunk during the events of the trials. Like-
Dude, I'll be honest, my greatest like diplomatic achievements for the Aphelion League, I was drunk.
That's so fire.
Damn.
I know, right?
Wow.
How else can you get it done? I guess. Like,
I guess
Yeah.
being drunk is a superpower. I guess kids don't drink.
Ironically.
Yeah,
Except
different
for-
kids.
Kids do drink.
Social
It makes you better at
lubricant.
Minecraft.
That is.
You get better at diplomacy.
But
in
remember
Minecraft.
to eat your veggies. It like counteracts
That's
the
gonna-
drinking.
That's gonna
Yeah,
be
that's
like
definitely how that
how it
works.
that's gonna
Yeah,
be
if
like
you drink,
the-
go all the way. Drink a shit down.
And remember,
so-
rain bet.
Okay, that can't be
Okay.
promoted.
Anyways.
On to the next question.
No,
That's gonna be our CivLabs equivalent of that one Technoblade quote about math makes you better at Minecraft. Alcohol
Rain
makes
bet
you better
makes
at
you better at
Minecraft.
Minecraft.
Alcohol
Yeah,
makes
sure.
rain bet makes you better at Minecraft, guys.
Yeah.
This
This
one
is
was
a
about
official endorsement.
We
Dude, I
gotta go to the
remember-
next question, bro.
Yeah, crazy.
We're
Get
on
the word
alcohol
back
talk.
out.
JJ,
No, I was-
JJ, wait, just quickly, JJ. One event, I was drunk, and my Estonian friend calls, and he's doing rain bet on one screen, and I have Minecraft on the other. It was great.
Are you
Get the
drunk
word
right now?
knocked back
I
out,
need to s-
crazy, bro. Get the word knocked
Okay,
back out.
real quick, I need like a censor bar. I want to download like a censor sound. So like when people are talking about certain things, I'm just gonna censor it so I don't have to hear.
Are you
Like
talking
the
about rain bet?
SpongeBob
Rain
dolphin
bet,
sound.
rain bet.
This is
Okay.
not
Use the
sponsored.
SpongeBob dolphin sound.
Anyways, I was gonna ask if I don't know if the mods had any
Next question.
questions they want to ask just before I go into my other
Soundboard?
questions.
I have a
I had a question to answer.
Oh, okay, yeah, you can go then. You can go.
Well, firstly, I do have a question for you. My page cut out before this question. What were they answering to? That's what I was trying to.
Yo, how do we keep forgetting
Our
the
favorite
questions?
Gambling websites, dude. We
Oh.
were talking about our
So
favorite
peak.
gambling websites.
No,
That's awesome.
we were talking about
Internet went.
being a leader in this kind of events. That was the question. Was like, how was it? What were the pros, the cons, the difficulties you had to go through, stuff like that. That was the main question.
It was a pain in the ass.
Okay, how?
Well, we had two leaders. We had General Leader, which was G-Boy, and me, the leader of the military, also diplomatic. But anyway, so my entire thing was taking a team of 4 people every like at least once a day to other places, and then I had to keep an eye on everyone else and plan military tactics and train our other guardsmen. And then when we actually went to war, I expected, to fight a group of 10 people, not 30.
Ah.
So my entire job went to shit because of bad intel.
Rookie
Oh.
mistake.
Okay, I guess
That wasn't even me. I was given bad intel by another
No, I
Civ.
know.
Okay, I think that leads me to my next question. The Crusades. What the hell were they? Because I was.
Yay!
They
That's-
were
Clap it up,
Baby.
clap it up.
Yeah, I mean, this is the main question because like that was the biggest event to my knowledge that happened, and I wasn't there because I had to do like I was stuck in spectator mode for like 2 full days, and so I wasn't there for that. But I want to know what happened in the
Just now.
Crusades.
Sorry.
You got this, Biggie. You got this.
Do I? No, someone else go first, guys.
No,
Okay.
you got it, Biggie.
I guess from the POV, we can start from the POV from the people who got attacked first, and then the POV of the people who actually were
Alright, yeah,
attacking.
that's fine, I guess.
Just to make it like fair
fine.
enough. But okay, Otter, do you have
It's
anything?
fine.
Oh. Okay,
Am I
aside-
starting again?
That's a opinion.
I mean, Otter, do you want to start again? Or do you want someone else to go?
I think Aphelion League president might be better to start with because Cannabis Village was kind of in a weird spot. The whole Crusades.
Okay.
I mean, honestly, it's kind of crazy because I was at Novi Madagascar when they set out for the Crusades. I went with them. I was
Oh.
with them the whole
Oh,
journey.
I remember hearing you talk about this.
Yeah, I was like with them, and then I go to Sunfish, and I'm like walking around Sunfish, and then I meet, I think you, Large.
Probably. I mean, you wouldn't forget it if you met me. So.
Or no, wait, who was like the guy who was whatever, like the co-president of Novi Madagascar? And he's like, oh, do you know the way to fortune? And I go there, and I take him to, and then I meet you guys, like the Crusaders in the middle of the ocean. And he's like, oh, my ride's here, cool. And so we all go back to Sunfish. I'm going towards the Twin Cities. They're going towards the Twin Cities as well. We meet in the Fish Inn, and I'm like, hey guys, what are you doing with all of this like armor? And they're like, don't worry about it. Then we go to Twin Cities, and it's really funny. As we're both approaching the gates, they like asked to see the leader, and I still don't know who they're pointing to. But Biggie, did like the Crusaders know that I was from there?
Yeah, we knew.
Yeah, I kind of
Oh,
kept
you
yelling
did?
at them the whole time that we need to probably not keep walking with our leader to a place we're about to
Oh, really?
crusade.
Is
I
that
was
what you
like,
were
"Yeah,
yelling
can
at
we-
them?
Can we like maybe keep her away a couple of feet?" And everyone's like, "No, she's chill. She won't mind." I'm like, "You do know she like leads that place, right?" But no.
That was
That's a bit
great.
awkward.
Yeah, they were. Yeah, it seemed like some of them were genuinely confused when like this guy comes up and is like, "Oh, she's here." Like some of that, like I don't know. I thought that was funny. And dude, I went back into the city during like that Phantom Purge thing, and I was like, "Guys, get ready. They're like gonna attack us." No one did shit. Like no one cared.
That
It
sounds
was
about
so funny.
right.
And then like, dude, then we go downstairs to this like Citadel area because I didn't take you to the main meeting place for a reason. I knew you guys. I knew what you were up to, man. And I was hoping that they were preparing up there. And then and then like 95 comes in and is like, "For Christ, I defend thee." And it's like, dude, shut the fuck up. What are you doing? Like, you're in like leather pants. Like, oh my god.
He's gonna get him.
No, actually, like they were talking about like converting to Via Time, and we were talking, and it was peaceful, and then 95 just starts going on about like Christianity and how, yeah, I'll never convert. I'll never.
Yeah, there were
it's-
some people who were surprisingly offended by the Crusades just off of their
Yeah.
real-world religious
Okay.
situation. Which I mean, I guess if it's something you take seriously, I guess it can.
I was
dude,
off
he
of my
wanted-
LARP religious affiliation. Goon Rush, my beloved.
Moon Rush.
I remember 95 once tried to like make Christian law the basis for the Twin Cities.
Oh, that's
They
really
were getting a
odd.
little calm with the
Yeah,
situation.
I talked him down to just the UN Declaration of Human Rights at least, and he was like, okay, but no abortion. And I was like, dude, it's fucking Minecraft.
Okay,
Bro,
okay.
Minecraft, bro.
Okay, this is-
What about
What?
990s Minecraft?
Okay,
style?
when we add
What?
Jenny mod, maybe we can start talking
Oh,
about
okay,
that.
okay,
Yeah,
okay.
oh my God. No, but,
Anyways, anyways.
yeah, after after the attack, honestly, I don't get why everyone said like, oh, the Twin Cities are destroyed. Dude, it's like all stone. Like genuinely within one session, everything was rebuilt. Like
Yeah.
Wait, you can see a bit of fire in the background of the image I've just sent, but I think the most of
Yeah.
it stayed intact, luckily.
Well, the thing is, the fire area is genuinely like the bridge and Riverhold, and Riverhold only had like 15% of the population, and like most of the stuff was in the actual Sleepy Town like vault, which you guys didn't really seem to go to.
We weren't looting, so
Yeah, on the topic of
Yeah.
that quickly, if you don't mind, we didn't actually go out with the intention of looting. Like the only things that we took were like stuff we needed, like immediate food or like exact like diamonds, like iron, stuff like that.
Okay, wait.
Like
Quick question. This for
spare
you.
food.
Quick question for you, Biggity. What was the like for someone who wasn't like, let's say you went in World 1, what were the Crusades? Like, what were they for? What was the purpose? What were they?
What started them? And like,
That's
what was
it.
the
Oh,
Timmy
I
stuff
can
about?
Yeah, Timmy.
No, what started them? Yeah, well, if Timmy was here, that'd give you a good idea. But like long
Well,
story
actually, no.
short,
Code JJ's here. He was the guy who started it.
Uh,
So
No,
here's
no, this
actually
is
a really
different.
interesting fun fact about. So before we get into Timmy, we can actually lay down the groundwork of what's happening with Timmy.
what about the
So
Crusades?
because this is so right, but Timmy is foundational to the
Timmy
Crusades.
is the Crusaders, bro. What are you talking about?
Timmy is the Crusades, yes. So what session was that when Timmy came down?
Session 8 would have been when
Okay.
That's
I
correct.
formed the Eastern
So-
War.
Session 8, me and Timmy, only a body of water across from each other. Timmy was in Novi Madagascar, right? Novi Madagascar.
Yeah.
So that's
And-
why they were on about that.
Yeah, Timmy was in Novi Madagascar. I was in Eastgard. In parallel, without any communication, we were both messing with councils of people in the respective city, in the respective civs.
JJ,
Oh my god.
JJ, what's interesting about that is I actually talked to Timmy about that the other day, and he doesn't know what the hell I was talking about, and he apparently said that some mods were just using his name.
Wait,
Like,
Timmy wasn't the guy who gave me the disc?
No, he doesn't know anything about it.
Oh shit.
Like he
I
was.
don't know who it
I
was,
I was
bro.
telling him about it, and he's like, "Oh yeah,
What?
they do that sometimes." And I was like, "Oh shit, so it
Yeah.
wasn't you?" And he's like, "Nah."
Low key, it was some guy in like a striped like t-shirt. He came in, he's like, "Yo guys, I'm Timmy." I was like- Well, basically, cause like, it started off like some random guy with like a farmer tag. I was like, "Yo, who are you?" Because we just finished the Eastern War. I didn't remember seeing him. It's like, "Oh, I'm a traveler." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm not buying that." I went to sword crit him, and then he just started levitating.
Oh.
Something's
Dude.
happening here. Something's
Classic.
not right. And then he's like, I was like asking him for a disc because I don't know if you know Cannabis Village, who got given like a pig step super early on. I was like, hey man, I've got my own disc collection. It's only fair I get given a pig step. And then he's like, well,
Wait, you have
yeah,
a
he,
pig
he was like, nah, I'm not giving it to you. It's not given to you. It's like, yeah, but if I guess which one you are, which mod you are, will you give it to me? He's like, yeah, sure. I said, oh, are you Timmy? He's like, yo, it's crazy. Just give me the pig step disc. So I assumed it was him, but maybe
His
someone's.
striped shirt. JJ, is that his skin?
I don't know what his skin is.
Oh,
He has
okay.
two
Yeah, no,
accounts.
but like I was, yeah, he genuinely like didn't know anything about it. Maybe
I don't
he
know,
just like misremembered, but
I don't know if that's a genuine misremembering. He might be doing a little bit of
You got four
a
separate
a
worlds to
golf.
moderate.
Yeah.
a little bit of a
This is a mystery now.
A bit of a jest, a little bit of a
I mean, if anyone in the
Jester.
Just you
oh
say.
god. Okay.
It was
Dude,
definitely
Jester
not
literally
Jester.
like Thanos snapped my head of military one day, and like I didn't see him
Oh
for
my
another
God, that's
for a whole
right.
session.
Yeah, you like
Yeah.
fucking
We had
yoinked
to
him on a
murder one
pig
of
off
our
to the
own to get
ocean,
pig
right?
By the way.
Oh shit, you were there?
Mod
No,
beast.
I wasn't there. I just remember you talking about it. We were in a
Oh yeah,
call.
wait,
yeah.
can we get into the Crusades? Because there was some really goofy
Yeah,
stuff
okay.
with Jester.
Ooh.
Goofy. What do you mean goofy? It was really professional, man.
Yeah, I think yeah,
it's serious.
the Crusades were like the most important part of the world.
The
in
world
my-
I
war.
try, I try.
Yeah, so I just want to hear like more about it.
Shut up, bro.
Yeah, so what to get you? Yeah, we got given the discs. Someone then yoinked my discs out of my inventory. I wasn't particularly happy about that. And to be honest, I was kind of, as I was around Noe managing, the guy from Eastgard can probably attest to this, that we had heaps of I had like at least 5 Eastgard players at one point just sat at our civ for like half a session going, guys, we're so bored, there's nothing to do. You know, you go to Sunfish, everyone's burnt out, everyone's sick of grinding, you know. And kind of the general consensus I was getting of like people on the server was that they were just super bored, and they grind all these levels to get all this gear, and then they just kind of had nothing to do with them. And it kind of seemed like the appropriate thing to do for the enjoyment of everyone else.
For the good of
myself, to be
humanity,
honest.
just cause a massive world conflict.
Yeah, I mean, because the thing is, when I formed the Eastern Wall, I don't know if you guys know this, it was a bit of a switch up. I created the Eastern Wall with the Eastern Alliances,
Yeah, I was there.
posted it, yeah, and got everyone to join. And then shortly after, we had the Aphelion League, or someone from the Aphelion League, I don't know if it was 170, but
That was me.
yeah, offered an alliance between us, and I was kind of thinking, it's not much point in just having everyone in an alliance. There's no real fun in that. So after I
I
realized
mean,
that Carnation were boring and had no fun plans, and just were hella isolated, kind of kicked it off. I
You
guess
know
to
what I
start
think
with.
is funny about this? I just got reminded of something. At this point, a lot of people still didn't believe Eastguard was real. So one of the maps that showed the alliances didn't have Eastguard on it and just didn't list us in the Eastern Wall.
I did see that. I did see-
And I was like,
No,
bro, we're right
That's-
here.
That's funny.
It's
Biggie,
kind of
I
funny,
do
though.
have to correct. We weren't ever offering like an alliance.
That's what I mean.
Like,
You can blame 6 or
huh?
5 for that one, fellas.
Yeah, yeah. Oh my
That's what you
god,
fucking
dude.
did.
Dude. The broken telephone led to the Crusades.
Holy shit.
It's always like that. That's how it goes in like every
Yeah.
movie ever. It's just miscommunication.
Realistically, I think it probably would have happened anyways.
Yeah,
With
probably.
I'm gonna be honest. I kind of got a bit annoyed of having full prot 3 and sharp 4 and having nothing to use them on. Because the day before I
Mm.
That's
killed
valid.
990, and after killing the one griefer that was left, it was kind of like, what now?
So
Mm.
yeah, I guess it's just murder, worldwide, global
Yeah,
yeah.
I've been saying quite a bit to everyone. Was like they're bored, and I've been like, nah, but I'm gonna be real, guys. I was just bored, okay? Don't blame the fella for being bored.
Yeah.
Okay. But
Actually, just World War One. Everyone got new toys and wanted to play with them.
True.
True. Okay. I guess the next question is like, how did everyone react to the Crusades? Like, what were you guys like? Do you guys have defense plans? Did you guys die instantly? Like, what was the after after it happened?
We were part of the War Civ Warfront.
Oh, what? Sorry.
So 4 different civs that got raided, or remnants of the civs, got together after the Crusades. Remnants of Fortune, Satan, Seven, which was literally every member. Sun, or was did I mention Sunfish?
No, you said Fortune.
Oh yeah, Sunfish and Promised Land was the one that hadn't gotten hit yet. Were all banded together, went to Noe Madagascar, and got our asses handed to us.
Oh.
That
Oh.
was you guys.
Oh, I remember hearing about
Yeah,
this.
you guys got fucking.
There wasn't
destroyed, man.
actually that many important people at that.
Yeah, there
But
was actually.
It was just kind of like
Y-
stragglers. I don't know.
Yeah, I remember there was one group that was successful, and it was just a collection of people. I forget where they were from. They were like off the coast of Noe. They went there and they just like couldn't. There was nobody home, so they like, I don't know what to do.
Are you
So they
talking about
just like
Nautilus?
it might have been. It probably was Nautilus. They just went
Yeah,
there,
they
lava
got
casted the bird.
yeah.
Oh,
That
that
might
was
have
you,
been
them.
them because
Screw those guys.
after the Twin Cities were hit, I ran to warn them because they heard that there was a Crusades, but like they didn't know. I guess like when I was explaining to them, like, no, these guys have like enchanted diamond gear, which I didn't know because I'm colorblind until they told me.
yeah, I did hear about that. I
Uh,
remember we sat there and you're like, wait, they're all in diamond?
yeah. And then like this one guy's going like, this guy's in diamond, this guy's in diamond. Like, I genuinely just didn't know. But no,
Yeah.
I went to Nautilus and they were like panicking, and then like on behalf like to avenge what you guys did, they went to Novi Madagascar. No one was home, and then apparently like died
I
to something on their way back.
Yeah, that was okay. I can tell you what happened because I saw some guy and I talked to some guys. So the people from Nautilus got to like Cannabis Village, and we were literally moving on the path as they were boating past, and we killed a majority of them. But 2 of their players
Yeah.
actually ended up joining us, as they planned to like infiltrate us, but then they ended up just staying with us. because we're just that nice of people, apparently.
Yep.
Also, I think that's the clip of the people who came to Nori Madagascar, right? That I've sent in there. I think that was what that was.
Do
All the
you know
people in
who
iron
the
armor.
do you know who the 2 raiders were that hit Satan's heaven that we killed?
What? Two?
Like 2 of them just randomly showed up trying to kill us, and then we killed both of them because
Wow,
it was
what
point was this?
like 20 people.
It was
This
anonymous.
Well, to be honest,
this was session 12, I believe.
Wasn't us.
if it was after
Well,
the main fight, then it was probably his people who'd scattered. But to be honest,
It was
you show my
before
clip. You show my clip.
before we took it to your
My clip's on
Yeah,
the
they
screen,
got
guys.
destroyed. They got
Yeah.
destroyed.
A lot of
Yeah.
a lot of just
I mean, you
murder.
kind of see though that the gear difference, in iron. I don't know how smart of a move the gold helmets were, as in it wasn't. But
I mean,
I
it
don't
makes
think the iron
sense, but
helmets would have
yeah.
done it much better, to be honest.
I think they'll probably go into like the nether. That's probably the reason they had golden helmets. But
You're just
No,
murdering
it
so
wasn't.
many
It was
people.
because they thought it'd be a better way of identifying each other, even though we were all in full diamond. So
that,
I've already done that one for them. But
I mean, fair enough, I guess. I mean, everyone just seems to be dying right now. These Crusades were pretty powerful.
we didn't lose a single Crusader until the main big fight. By the way, I would like that mentioned. Not a single Crusader died up until that
Oh
point.
yeah, let's talk about the main fight resistance. That was really interesting to see.
Yeah, I got a bit jump scared, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna be real. I didn't see that one coming, Chief.
So wait, so you
Yeah,
guys,
we got
so
boned.
those of you who were there, they wait. I'm assuming people here were there for that, right?
I was
I
present.
was there beforehand. I didn't get to partake in the fighting because my timer went off to go eat.
What do you mean
I-
timer to eat?
So,
I
Ain't no time to be the military boy.
Sorry?
I have to eat 6 times a day, so I have I have a timer set
Oh.
just in case.
I have so many questions,
don't
but I want to
forget.
keep the thing on track, so I can't
Yeah,
ask any
yeah.
questions right now. I'm very sorry.
So I didn't actually get to be there during the full on, but
It
I
was-
was there. I was there for the aftermath and the celebration.
Wait, what attack is it?
Celebration.
So it was really interesting
Celebration.
because I forget the name of the civ. It wasn't Sunfish, right? It was
Promised
they-
Home?
promised.
Promised
Promised
Home.
Home.
That's what it was.
It was
They went to Promised Home, and then they settled inside of a scrapped mob farm.
Mob farm, yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So
That's hard.
yeah, it was so cool. So was the plan to hide the beds in there and get a height advantage? Is that what it was about?
Yeah.
It was just
Yeah.
trying to keep people
Really
alive up
important.
there, right?
Yeah, it was so cool. To watch, and I flew around the creeper head a little bit. Some people noticed me.
Yeah, I saw you. I saw you on that hill.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
The fucking camera? Okay, bro.
Yeah.
You were a creeper
People-
head guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah, you were
shit.
following us
Dude,
the
you,
entire
like,
time.
You scared the
like, 8
shit out of me
clips
when
of you.
I was
Oh,
like
I
high
scared the
one
shit out
time,
of a
dude.
ton of people.
No, dude, I was high and then you just showed up and I was like,
Oh.
dude, what the fuck?
Okay.
Classic,
Oh, really
classic Ash
unfortunate
stuff.
for you.
Classic Ash.
I like how we're doing
Oh, don't say oh man, my reputation sucks.
Damn.
Okay.
Yeah,
Drunk or high,
uh,
half the-
Everyone always assumed I was recording, which was really interesting. Because it's by the assumption when I went to the East Guard meeting and also during the final raids and stuff, people would see the creeper head and they'd go, "Oh, that's probably a mod recording." And it's like if I was recording, I wouldn't go out of invis and
Yeah.
show a creeper head so you guys can look at me.
No, yeah, very true.
To be fair, we're just content pilled because that's the whole thing with civ events is they're always like
Yeah.
farmed for
exactly.
content.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that and also don't forget under the Geneva Conventions, you have to identify yourself as a civilian.
Okay then.
Okay, bro.
You need the checklist?
That's a new one. Dude. That's a new one.
Oh, okay. Anyway, I mean,
more like Geneva suggestions.
you and
That one I've heard.
with the
So on
gun
to
in
the
the
next set
background
of
is
questions.
I don't know how to do that. Geneva Convention, more like Geneva suggestions.
That makes it better.
this is
You didn't
beautiful.
ask me about
Alright,
the Crusades.
next set of questions. my
Yeah,
good
you
sir.
didn't ask. You didn't ask.
ask me.
I'm
you
sorry.
don't have to. Don't feel the need to. Don't
Waiter,
That's
waiter,
a
next
lie.
question, please.
Ask
Yeah,
me.
next question.
Waiter! More
Never-
large
you
content,
never-
please.
You never got back to me either.
Sorry, you guys just
Oh yeah.
you guys just talked like
Oh,
15
right,
minutes about a
just
topic
skip
and
it.
no one can
Crazy.
finish. Okay, no, okay, you guys can talk if you want to talk. Like, what do you guys have to say about the Crusades and stuff like that? Like, what a fun, yeah.
Well, the question was how we reacted to the Crusades, and I know Cannabis Village was very. We ended up going full isolationist afterwards. We had like just made a funny spiral staircase so
I
that
remember
people could
that.
get up and talk to us, and immediately it was used by the Crusaders to like charge up and immediately be in our main area and just kind of take whatever they needed while they were also trying to talk to us about diplomacy stuff. So it kind of just became utter chaos. We did end up getting spared mostly. 314 was getting attacked, so I shot someone with a punch bow off, and then I got killed, and then
Not bad to win.
it was like a whole. It was a whole. Then we ended up as a ceasefire. It was weird because Cannabis Village was kind of in the Ophelian League and the Eastern Alliance thing, so I don't know. We didn't know where we stood, and there was fighting everywhere around us because we were so centralized. So we kind of just isolated ourselves, destroyed the staircase, created like a water bucket elevator
Yeah,
to
I remember
bring
that.
people up.
Oh, by the way, I would like to mention that the next day, session 13, me and a healer did infiltrate your system as someone just let us up as we said we were for Sunfish and let us kill him. So that system wasn't great either.
Oh.
Also, the only thing we asked
Yeah,
for from
well, that was-
Carnation was the pig step disc. I would like to know, did you actually have that pig step disc, or were you being like serious when you guys didn't have it? Because like someone was like, "Oh,
No,
we don't have it."
we-
Someone was like, "Oh, I don't know where it is," and then started scampering
Oh
off.
no,
but, like,
we
that guy
we
has it.
definitely had a pig step disc.
What do you mean?
Jester
You guys
gave it
lied
to
to
us
me.
pretty
Justified
early.
Crusaders, right, guys?
Damn. Lies
Yeah,
in
well,
deceit.
Well, the funny thing is, you did kill the person who had the pig step disc. You just didn't find it. It fell off the treehouse, and we found it on the
No.
ground like 10 minutes later.
I did get the tag though at the end of the service, so that's the real win in my eyes. Yeah, but we called it a ceasefire because, to be honest, besides from the Crusades, I think we had a. Well, I personally went over to Cannabis quite a bit, and I felt a bit bad after killing like 2 or 3 people. I was kind of like, yeah, it's kind of enough.
I
Yeah,
mean,
we had a good relationship mostly. It felt kind of like a rug pull whenever you showed up and started like kind of being really weird about everything.
It's only when it
And the
comes to
whole
discs,
cult
okay? I
stuff.
take my discs very seriously.
Well, we killed all of Dwarven, and we were like so chill with them, bro.
That's a good point. You guys got off lightly.
Biggie,
We did get off lately.
Oh, I'm a
Biggie,
biggie. Sorry.
Biggie, just like out of curiosity, if that Christian guy hadn't come in and like did a counter crusade attempt, would you guys have actually like still attacked?
For sure.
No, well, we never went to anyone. What are you saying?
Oh, sorry.
What is this guy talking about?
I
So you're the
said
guy who
no.
killed him, though, Eli? Okay.
No, I killed the Christian guy. Yeah.
Yeah,
fun.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
His mic was so
we
loud
never,
too, you could hear it from like the next city over.
we never
my
went
God.
anywhere with the straight intention of us killing them. We never went somewhere like, yeah, we're just gonna say this, and then after like a second of them considering we're gonna kill them, it was normally we were trying like the best to push it, and people is like are not taking it, and to a certain point, I had to do like a kind of a risk analysis, like is it worth still trying to talk to them and them have a chance like trappers or jumpers. Especially at Cannabis, we kind of had that thing when someone from Rivertown went up to someone and gave them I could see in the background they gave them a book and quill, and I was kind of like, I can't keep risking, just trying to talk about it and have them jump 1 or 2 of our players, because that could have eventually, led to the Crusades stopping there. So at some points we just had to kind of say, look, it's not going to happen. We're just going to have to go with Plan B and kill everyone.
Mm.
I guess the best plan at the end of the day, just killing everyone.
So
Well,
we would.
I mean, you say this. Fish in and Atlantis, we went to and we proposed the idea, and they were pretty like, "Oh yeah, that's we won't mind doing that," and we didn't kill anyone from there. I mean, you can see that.
I'll be honest, I was genuinely like open to it. I read like a lot of the book during that night that we were in the Novi Madagascar like hut area.
Oh yeah.
It was good, man.
Yeah. For anyone who doesn't know, I
was
did
fun.
make a 24-page handwritten book about it.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, wait,
Not
It
that
wasn't
anyone
bad. We wanted to have
read
a
it.
whole council meeting about it and everything, but you guys weren't having it.
okay, guys. Lloyd just raising their hand. Lloyd, you need to say something?
I'd like to say something.
Okay, yes.
Yo, Eastguard straight up pissed me off, bro.
Yo.
I left the entire thing and I ran straight to Eastguard because I was like, man, Eastguard are the bros. They were cool with us when we did the crusade. They'll be cool with us now, right? I go there, 2 other Crusaders are there. I get back in and they murk me and didn't murk the other Crusaders. Just me.
Yo.
Only me.
Okay, Phantom, any thoughts about that? What happened there?
Well,
shit.
I mean, are you gonna ask the thing about like cool stories?
I mean, I.
You
It's
just
been-
want to get away from the question, dude.
No. I mean, like, because this would overlap
You're
with
a
it.
deflection.
Oh.
I mean, I don't know. Honestly, I've asked a lot of questions. Not a lot of questions, but I've gotten a lot of answers to the questions that I had asked. I mean,
Yeah. Okay. Well, basically, I think I
Mhm.
could summarize it in like when we first heard word of the Crusades over at Eastgard. We like had a whole like meeting. All of us were together. We were all discussing it, and we were like, "Well, like, who do we side with?" Because we didn't really know all the details. We just knew there was some conflict. No, he was attacking people and such. We were considering joining you all actually, because from our eyes, you were all like our first allies. You were all like the first people to reach out. We've had trade deals with you for a while. We were generally really friendly, and you were the ones we knew most. But thing is, all of that completely got thrown out the window, and we instantly knew which side we were on when two refugees came in mid-meeting and pled what was going on,
oh yeah, Eastgard
which
had
is
a
like the
lot of
most
refugees.
storybook thing I can ever think of.
Yeah, Eastgard had a lot of refugees from all of the Crusades.
So many refugees.
Like they came to us because we were like unaffected for the most part, and just try to blend themselves into Eastgard. To various
Hey,
success rates.
I've always been here.
But
Dude,
yes.
I'll be honest, this is all kind of like a culture shock. I didn't even know Eastgard was. Yeah, I'd never even heard of Eastgard until session 14.
Bro.
No one had ever uttered that name to me, and I was
Bro.
like, huh?
Nice.
Sounds
Same
about
with
right.
People
Aquadillo. I was
thought
like,
we
what?
were fake for. This is what I'm saying. People thought we weren't real. People thought we were fake.
No, I just
actively.
never ever heard
Yeah,
Eastgard or
exactly.
Aquadillo. Yeah.
Okay,
Even
yes.
at Cannabis
Dude,
Village,
we
you never
didn't know what
saw
Aquadillo
any
was.
Eastgard people.
Okay,
We
yes.
learned about Aquadillo only a couple sessions before the end.
All right, kids, silence. Aside has a question.
It's not a question. It's a statement.
Okay,
Ooh,
statement.
Sigma.
I gotta go eat.
Oh, okay.
Okay, get the fuck out of here.
Oh, thanks for coming.
Um,
Thanks for coming.
No, I'll be back. I'm just gonna go make food and come back.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh, poor Snow has to keep hanging on up
This is
there.
gonna take that long.
Snow, quickly take a seat while you can.
Yeah, I mean, while we're still on the topic of the Crusades, I'd like to reference point A in this clip I've sent of the Crusaders being attacked violently by player 923. In which you can see him make a very threatening attempt on our Crusaders' lives. If you wouldn't mind playing that for us, so everyone can see the context of
Okay, hold on.
He's
poor
punching us.
Crusaders violently attacked.
My
A
Discord's
single punch and it just goes all out the fucking window.
sorry, my Discord's
Unfortunately,
lagging
the rest of the
a little bit,
clip
but
did corrupt. But if you play from the start, you can kind of see
Oh, is this the
angry man
sunfish raid?
attack us. No, this was afterwards. You can see this man attack us, and unfortunately, we had to defend ourselves situation. So
we play a couple of
I
times.
Can't see much.
no, you can't unfortunately. But you can see him after hitting.
Oh yeah, that was the guy who
Argula-
punched us, and then we just murked him, right?
Oh my god, what do you say?
Dude, it's like a
feel like-
fucking
I mean, attacked.
pack of rabid dogs.
Yeah.
Feel, it was
Don't-
just a very valid
Propaganda
point.
is crazy.
There's no
Fuck.
propaganda.
Sorry. Shit.
I see a cat.
Yo,
Huh?
fire.
Oh yeah, I didn't like him having so much of the screen space.
Oh, is that the reason?
Wow.
Yeah.
That's fine. No, I get
Don't
it.
worry, Large. It's personal.
No, I get.
Oh.
No man is
Hold on,
now
I
his
said
eye.
that's large.
What?
Yeah.
Okay,
that's my name
we
now.
probably should go on to the next questions
I
now.
said large.
Yeah,
What
let's
are
get
other
moving on.
questions?
Okay, other question. I had like a couple. I mean, I kind of don't need to talk about these ones because it's kind of the same thing we already mentioned. Other question. One question was, there's a kind of divide, I guess, between like people who like LARPing or like role playing and stuff like that, and people who don't. So I want to know you guys' opinions on like, are you guys pro LARP or anti LARP?
Ooh.
And we go from right to
boy.
left again. So Otter, you gotta start again.
Yeah, so our Civ was basically no LARP. There was only discussions of how to progress, what we want to do next, that sort of thing. Like the only person I could even consider like LARPing was the person who was like over enthusiastic and caused us to have to make a council to make sure we had leaders, like set leaders, so that people wouldn't speak for us. Yeah, I don't know, LARPing just kind of, we've only ever experienced LARPing as a problem for organizing stuff. So, I don't know.
Okay, it's that. I'm count.
If everyone agreed to LARP, maybe it would be fine. But for us, it was getting in the way.
Okay, so I'm gonna put you down as anti-LARP fan. I guess that's kind of mine. I
Yeah,
want to have
that's
a
fair.
at the end of all of these. I'm gonna have a tally of like who's LARP, who's pro LARP, who's anti LARP. So you'll be considered anti LARP for the time being. But okay, Biggie, question goes to you.
Yeah, I guess it's kind of difficult with the Crusades, as quite a lot of people have kind of said it's like the most LARPy thing that I guess has happened on the server.
Just a little bit, yeah, just a little bit.
I've seen arguments that it
Um,
isn't really LARP because it was
and
just the
I
natural
would-
result of boredom.
I would typically be on the side of it's not overly LARPy, as in, sure, we created a LARP thing around it with a religion, but I don't think as a whole that's what defined the Crusades. You know what I
It
mean?
resulted from an actual in-game thing. Like people were bored. This was a direct symptom of it.
Yeah, I think the way that we reasoned it and explained it made it seem super, super LARPy. When in reality, I think the Crusades could have happened, but instead of being called Crusades, we would have just called it a raid. You know what I mean? It was just another way of putting a spin on it, I guess, to make it a little more interesting.
I mean, that's fair.
So,
It would have been just less interesting if it was called just a raid. The Crusades is like a
and that's
whole.
what I mean.
Like,
Yeah,
I saw so many I saw like the videos people made on like the Crusades, and like that was like some of the coolest. Like the one person who made the video was like had the greatest editing I've ever seen, and it's like having it be called the Crusades is a lot more interesting than having it be called just the raid, like the raid of this nation. So that's fair enough.
it would have been called a
Grand
raid. It
Raid.
would have been bored. We would have been classified as PvP griefers. You know what I
World
mean?
Raid
But
1.
that's not.
The Nowie Raiders or something. I don't know.
But you know
Or
what I mean though?
terrorists or
That
something.
wasn't really our group.
Terrorists.
You know, we came like besides from me, and obviously 990 when he eventually joined. I don't think anyone else in our group had a single lick of PvP experience, like at all, and none of them had the intention of griefing. It kind of all started with me just kind of going around and picking out, like, obviously the most trusted person and telling them and being like, "Do you think we should ask this person?" And it just kind of spiraled into quite a few of the Noe people going out. But I think if I had to put myself on that pro or anti, I'd probably go with pro LARP because I don't personally disagree with it, but it doesn't mean that I'm gonna spend my entire session LARPing necessarily.
Wait, about the asking thing. Is that why when I was walking with you guys in Sunfish, people like two people asked you, "Is she coming with us? Is she joining?"
Yeah, I think quite a lot of
'Cause
people were confused with who was going with us, and I think a lot of them thought you were coming with us, and I was afraid that someone was gonna say,
oh.
"Oh yeah,
Yeah,
by the way,
because you guys
when
gave
we
me
get to
blessed
sleep
food, so
down."
I guess that must have confused them.
Yeah, I don't know. It was a bit awkward because I knew that you were obviously leaving, and I was like, okay, let's not have her follow us the high. Like, and then I'd lose you for like 100 blocks, and I'd just see you in a boat like whizzing past us. Like, everyone, please
Yeah,
be
that was
quiet.
funny as fuck.
Yeah, and then I'm looking over and I'm seeing this horse thing, and I'm recognizing you guys because we just finished like hanging out for like 2 days. And I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, it's those. Oh, they're pretty armed. Oh.
Hey,
And then,
Yeah.
and then I turn around and I'm seeing like this new highway I never knew, and there's big like sleepy logos, and I'm like, oh fuck. Oh no.
okay, Phantom, question
Yeah, that
goes
was
to you
pretty
then. I'm gonna just
All
keep
right,
this
on to
conversation
me,
moving.
on to me. Pro or anti-LARP? I think it's pretty obvious what my answer for this will be. I was one of the diplomats that I put myself up for. I am very much pro LARP. I think it's genuinely like just something that's gonna happen. Frankly, I think Eastguard was near entirely LARP. Our builders, all of that shit was LARPing. 409 built a giant castle just kind of cuz.
Yeah.
Even the farmers were LARPing. The giant golden field, that is farmer LARPing right there.
No, yeah, 100% it was. Like, we
The
had no reason to
spelunking, the
build
main
that.
way that I got XP as a guardsman, I'd consider that fucking hell. In some ways, that is LARP. It is genuinely practical if you for the spelunking trip idea, where you just have like a couple miners with at least one guardsman, because it is genuinely effective. But
That's a
to a
real
degree,
tactic,
it is
but it's
LARPing
fun.
because you're like doing the whole I defended the miners. Wait. But yeah, I would very much.
I'm just gonna move
I
past that
literally-
statement.
My skin is LARPing. You see the skin that I have on the board?
Okay, this is.
All of the
Mine too.
clothes could be taken off. I put them on when I had listen. I put them on when I like got to an actual civilization. And I only put the crown on when I was in diplomatic meetings. The skin was even LARP.
Okay, so you are 100% pro LARP then.
Absolutely.
Seems that way.
Yeah. I mean, I can put you as anti-LARP to be funny, but I don't know if that's very practical. So
It's a little inaccurate.
yeah, a little bit inaccurate. All right, Ash, question to you: pro or anti-LARP?
I just want to quickly just say I completely disagree with the common definitions of LARP. I feel like people I feel like people label any sort of political thing as LARP when I would much I much prefer the definition where it's if you're doing it just for aesthetic's sake.
Superfluous player interaction.
Yeah, exactly. No, if you're saying like, oh, we're communist because like Soviet Union, that's LARP. But if you have like an actual political system, if you have like diplomats, I really would argue as someone who does international relations, it is not LARP. I think that's genuinely like a core aspect of when you share. I mean, I wrote a whole essay that I'm gonna like that I'm working with Jonah on, like it's like fucking 10 pages, dude. It's so long, but it's genuinely just arguing the fact that like in a situation where two groups, right, exist. International relations, diplomacy, it's not something you make. It's not something that you just like, oh, I'm going to do it. No, it exists. Your action or inaction towards it is a stance in diplomacy. It exists inherent because you're sharing a world with two groups that are not combined. And I don't like the idea that oh, if you make a leader, that's LARP, or oh, if you send a diplomat, that's LARP or an alliance or whatever, because I genuinely believe that they have material benefit. I mean, even like all this talk about like, I know that the Felling League, for example, um, didn't do as well in terms of like the direct combat, but right after, like every like the Twin Cities was the only city really attacked in like in terms of like griefing. But then right after, like they rebuilt because other cities came and helped. And same with Sunfish, like they had a whole thing with like a civil disagreement and different leaders, and that was weird. But no, I mean like these things that people label as LARP, I genuinely think if they have an actual material benefit to the world, they shouldn't be called that, I don't think. And I don't like LARP in the sense of like irrelevant stuff like, oh, I'm gonna do spies because why not? Like, no, don't do that. That's stupid and a waste of resources.
Okay.
But stuff like diplomacy, I really don't think is LARP. And but it so that's I don't know how you'll put me down, but
I think
like
no, you make some very fair points. I mean, my question was kind of linear, but you made some very fair points about what the definition of LARP is. I think I'll put you down as anti-LARP just for like convenience sake, but like you make some good points.
yeah, my only issue with that though is just the fact that when you say LARP to most people, they think anything that's outside of directly like, oh, here's some diamonds. Oh, I found diamonds. If you do anything about like, oh, let's have an election for a leader, or let's get someone to represent us for if, for example, Sleepy Town. Before we didn't have a leader for the longest time because we didn't need it, right?
No wait.
But then suddenly you have this big group of people just across the river asking who your leader is, or people coming in from other cities as the maps were being published. And there's genuinely a reason to have someone like a point of contact in your civ. If someone says, oh, who's your leader? You can just be like, oh, just go to talk to that person. On top of that, I genuinely think that like it has the aspect of so many wars. I saw I think it was Eamsol that posted that hypothesis that war is LARP. And I can honestly kind of see that in a sense of like, in terms of diplomacy, a lot of people will take misunderstandings. We're human, we're not logical. There's going to be emotional stuff, there's going to be boredom, there's going to be vengeance, there's going to be jealousy. And diplomacy does have an end. It serves an end to that, to avoiding that. So I don't really know how I feel about being put down as anti-LARP because of that, because so many people see it in a way that I disagree with.
How about I just put you down as like NA, just like you didn't answer the question then. How about that? just because
Oh, no, just
there's
like,
no good way to
just
do
say, like,
this.
dude, just
Okay.
if you're putting this down, just put the timestamp of the video.
Ash, what is your opinion on pure actual LARP roleplay?
On pure actual LARP, In terms of like what, like making up. If okay, I also want to say if it's outside of the game, like you're making flags or you're making whatever, I also don't count that because I think that that's just someone getting really into it.
So there's nothing that's
My
LARP?
only, no, I think LARP is when you're doing stuff purely because you think it'll look cool when you're in game. You're wasting resources, you're wasting time in an inefficient system just because of aesthetics.
That's literally what a flag is if it's outside of the game.
This has become a LARP
No,
debate.
It's
I'm
not a waste
saying
of
like
Well, that's not
resources.
wasting
Just a
time
flag
in
that-
game.
No,
a
but
flag-
it's
a
not
flag
because
is
game.
yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, but
I agreed
yeah,
with you
like
before you
you're
said
out
that.
if you're outside of the session, you're not wasting resources. You're using your own time because you're passionate. If you're in the session, inherently you're spending resources. If you're spending that on aesthetics in terms of like, oh, I want to remake the Soviet Union or something like this, right? I'm using that a lot because I've had that. I've met people that did that. Fuck, that did that, and that's what I'm talking about in terms of LARP.
It's also
But I
important to differ-
really, yeah, sorry.
like the whole aesthetics being LARP thing is also really interesting because there is a very hazy line there between
Yeah,
like aesthetics for the purpose of like they just have no real reason, and also aesthetics for player psyche. There is genuinely
yeah,
benefit to having your base look nice. It makes people feel better about being there. It makes people feel powerful by having like
yeah,
strong buildings. And this, if it wasn't for the the actual like mental effects on somebody having to look at these builds, it would be LARP. But I think
yeah.
in a sense, having these builds, despite them having no obvious function, doesn't count as LARP anymore.
Yeah, I guess I have to clarify. I meant what aesthetics as in terms of purely governance, I would say, in terms of like how you structure your society. Because I agree, there is an inherent uh positive aspect to building nice buildings versus ugly ones. Like for one, between the Twin Cities and Nautilus, if I was making the choice blindly, I would want to go to Nautilus because it's so much prettier. The Twin Cities was very utilitarian and urban sprawly.
I
Okay.
guess I gotta
But
go. I'll not be back.
See ya.
I-
no,
Just- okay.
Both of the people from that
I'll
chair
not be
left.
back.
Okay, the
Yeah,
mods are
just me and
leaving.
crazy.
Yeah, the mods are leaving very slowly. But okay, I'm gonna ask Large the same question because Large kind of just was was waiting in the background. Oh,
Oh, that's good timing.
Replaced.
oh, it's immediately replaced. But okay, Large, real quick, answer the question: are you pro LARP or against LARP?
I have to go quick after that. You
I
hear
mean,
me?
No, you don't.
we have time. Don't worry, we have
Just
time.
Answer the
Yeah, I have
question.
time. I have time.
I don't. I have work in
So
5 hours.
basically, it's a tough question. You know what I mean? What is LARP?
Okay, maybe,
Oh
maybe,
my-
maybe not that much
Dang,
time.
actually-
Maybe not that much time.
I'm confused now because I don't even know what LARP
So-
is. So LARP, I thought
so
LARP was just
it-
portraying a character. So like I'm a diplomat that's LARPing.
your personal view is.
So it all starts at the Treaty of Westphalia, 1648.
Okay.
Alright, so
Okay.
LARP stands for live action role play.
Azad, you missed a
Ah.
very no. Azad, you don't have the context of this. You missed a
You don't have the context.
like
you don't have the
15-minute
missed
conversation in
so
which
much.
we very loosely defined what LARP is, and it was very confusing if you're not part of if you don't understand what's going on. And clearly, Large did
Yeah.
not understand what was going on. Large,
I don't know,
Just very
I'm
put very
lost.
simply, it's any sort of group model that's made purely for aesthetics over function.
Like for example,
I
saying
mean,
you're
that's how
like
you're
constructing
You
and being like,
smart-
oh, we are a presidential
Yeah,
liberal democracy.
exactly. Like, oh yeah, we have a Congress of like of all like 15 members. It's like they're all
We
senators.
have 3
and it's like,
states
dude,
inside of our
what the
2-player
fuck?
civilization.
Yeah.
Well, it also is about like how a single player conducts themselves. Because, I mean, if
Yeah,
a
for
person
sure.
comes to be a role specifically to like, oh, I want to be a diplomat, so I'm gonna force myself into a situation without, really being that guy, then that is LARP because it's not really your role. You're just kind of gunning for it for no particular reason.
Yeah, I mean,
Uh,
yeah. As much as
yeah,
I
yeah.
said a lot about defending diplomacy, if you genuinely don't know anyone, or if like everyone's chill, yeah, that's excessive for sure. And I would classify that as well. I agree.
I will say we only went diplomacy because of the fact that we didn't have certain resources, so we went with trade. We just did trade agreements,
Yeah.
which
valid.
I wouldn't say is LARPing because we were missing resources, and so we gave people some
Yeah.
resources we had in excess for resources we didn't have.
Well, that makes
Yeah,
sense.
that's what
but
I-
if
that's
you,
what I
if
was
you say I
defending.
want to be a diplomatist for the sake of being a diplomatist, that's LARPing.
Yeah.
So like, I want to be a trader
Like, there's no
because
point
it's
to it.
funny to scam people.
Yeah.
Like,
Like there's a difference between me becoming our lead of our diplomacy group because I'm charismatic versus someone who's forcing themselves to be a LARP diplomacy when they're not actually charismatic.
Okay, how about
I
this?
I don't know about
It's
the charisma
when
thing.
you
I
do
think it's
something in game for real world reasons.
I think that's very I agree.
Okay, yeah.
I'm pro
But
LARP.
Okay, thank you, Large, for that answer.
Thank you, Large.
I thought I was getting asked the question. I didn't know all of you were, but that's fine.
This is the
I
No,
was
we're just
using
catching a Zide up. We're just catching a Zide up.
Yeah,
It's
and
okay. It's okay. None
Oh,
of us
okay.
have anything in the morning.
Yeah, definitely
do.
not. No.
oh yeah, none of us are.
I
Not
do.
me.
none of us-
Yeah.
No,
Biggie, don't worry.
only
Biggie, don't worry. Your
18:49.
job is British. It to me, it's like it doesn't matter.
Oh, yeah, Biggie, didn't you have to
What was that
leave
supposed to mean?
an hour like an hour ago or something like that? Didn't you have to go?
I do have work at 5 o'clock, guys. So that's in 5
And-
hours. So let's not take too long.
Okay, I
anymore,
have
right,
one more
guys?
question for everyone. I have one more question because, I mean, this has been a good podcast. Honestly, I'm gonna have to do another episode because I've been getting DMs during this interview about other people from World 1 who want to do an interview. So I'm doing an episode 2 on this on World 1. But
Can I stay
Can I
in?
come back?
no
Can we
comments.
bring the
No,
Crusaders
we're
back?
not
full
bringing
war.
people
I want to
back.
see a full Eastguard
Can I be a
episode.
returning character?
Can we get
I
a
The
feel like that was
full
captain.
the
episode for
amalgam
each
shall be
nation?
built off the corpses of the 9 who will return.
Guys. Let him ask
Yay.
the question, guys.
Okay,
I
I
can't
have
wait to return.
one last question before everyone has to go, and before I just stop recording and go home. The question would be, are you guys excited?
No.
Are you like a forest right now to record? What?
Yeah, I was
Like-
gonna say.
No,
what
he's
is
at a
this? Are you
studio,
like in the
dude.
office?
I'm gonna press the stop record button and just leave at this point. Like, it makes it
Oh,
easier.
sorry.
It makes it easier for me.
Was that heard? Did y'all
I just
even
listened
get
to-
that through my audio? Damn.
Okay, the question is, would you guys join again in the future? Are you guys excited for the next set of trials or the next event? That's the
Yes.
question.
Yes.
Okay, you know what? Large can go
Yeah.
first. Large can go first because, and we go left
Thank
to right.
God.
Left to right.
Yeah, I'll probably join Loki.
Okay. I just want to hear people's
Low-key.
opinions on this. Very low key though, but
High key, I join. Like low key, I join.
High key, I join. Low key, I join.
I join.
Mid key, I don't join.
I join.
all right. Thank you for
Sorry,
that.
guys. I'm shy. Sorry.
Okay, thank you for that. That was
That's
very
okay.
clear answer. Okay,
So shy.
Do the two index fingers together.
No,
Yeah.
no,
Kawaii
he
one.
will.
No.
Yes.
No,
Okay,
no.
Ash. The question goes to you.
Hi.
Are you excited for next trial? Will you join next trial?
I'm excited for it. I cannot join because I'm going to Estonia tomorrow after school.
Oh, okay.
Quite
Fair
something.
enough.
Okay, that's fair. I mean, if it's a trip your
Yeah.
parents or someone you've already
No,
been
it's just
planning well before this.
it's just me.
Yeah, like if
Parents?
you've been planning this way beforehand, yeah, take real life first.
Real
Yeah.
life over
Well, I
Minecraft.
mean, it's kind of a recent thing, but yeah, I don't know. I wish I could join though. I wish I could join.
Lodge, what do you have to say
Yeah.
for yourself? Why are you raising your hand?
Are you in college, Ash?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is
I'd
happening?
hope so. What do you mean, the alcoholic?
What are you
Like,
majoring in,
what?
bro?
Okay,
What
no,
are you
okay,
majoring in?
we're not doing this right now.
Adrian,
Okay,
explain
we're
it.
not doing
Why
this.
is it- Why is it not picking up the shotgun rack?
Okay.
Wait, Large, what did he even say?
I said, what are you majoring in? It's no big deal.
Me? I just said international relations.
Okay, I'm minoring in global affairs, so it's just.
Really?
Okay, guys.
The
Okay,
interview.
y'all can talk after this. All right, y'all can go into a
Talk to
different
anyone
VC after this. Okay.
It's nothing. I'm just, I'm just mad.
Okay, Phantom.
Yes.
Question goes to you.
I will be joining next session. Absolutely. I've got schemes in my brain. I want a gun for some shit.
Metagaming.
And also, the main reason I'm excited for next event I wrote a whole fucking paper on map telegrams, and I really want to try to use
That
it
was
Oh,
in
I
so
read
post.
fucking
that. That's
sick.
a very
Okay,
nice one.
can
That was
I
a very nice one. Well done.
can I say something?
Oh.
Yes.
Did you make the paper or did you make the post? There was a post with like an actual like working version of it that somebody sent.
There was a
Yeah.
couple papers. I
was-
posted mine second after, because the first one was made by Adair. I think that was their name. That was a more
Adair.
fundamental document. I
Adair
wrote
did it? Oh.
a supplemental one, in which I discussed a lot of possible concepts and ideas, and I had all of the graphics that I had within it to like
I don't know-
display what my ideas were.
I don't know who did the post I'm referring to, but there was one post. I'm gonna say this to everybody who is on the CivLabs server who reads these posts about the telegrams and stuff. Stop talking about radios. It's so stupid. You're like, oh,
Yo.
there are genuinely
Radios
people.
alone.
Dude.
No,
Yes.
because there's
No, wait.
people who
Are you
go-
talking about the guy who immediately
No,
posted
oh
his
my God,
radio
yes.
suggestion
Okay,
to my thing?
you made long distance yappage. Yes, this was
Yes,
you.
long distance
Literally,
yappage. That was mine.
right after you make the post, somebody just goes in and they link to the radios post. It's literally just him saying,
Nice
"Oh,
idea."
Wow, yeah, nice idea, bro. Have you considered invalidating the entire thing with a plugin?"
Yeah, no,
Uh,
Jenny, that's
have you
like I saw that and I
considered,
was like, you know, like
have you
the like
considered-
strained grin, like yeah, That's how I felt.
Okay.
Guys, just
On the
let's just
radio.
consider let's just consider removing all player agency and any need for creativity and just giving plugins that do everything for you. Like we should have it so instead of like Schematica, it's like you're only allowed to paste prefabs. And instead of like picking your class, it just gives you one at max level, and if you don't do actions in that class, then you die.
Wait,
I
these are
wrote
kind
it.
of good ideas.
Okay.
Yeah, you're cooking.
This podcast
But,
is
like-
never gonna end. I feel like we have to
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
keep it
no,
on.
it's never ending.
Let's
Sorry,
wrap it
buddy.
up, fellas.
Sorry, this
I
is
told you 3-hour session.
this is
But
my
yeah,
job
I'm excited
to-
to join the next. I'm excited to join the next session. I got plans. I got schemes, and I really want to do telegrams.
Okay, perfect. I'll say like after I stop recording, you guys can talk about whatever you guys want to talk about. I just want to get it done for the episode. But okay, Biggie, you're up next.
Yeah, I'll be playing. You guys will be seeing me. I'll be scheming. I'll be plotting. I'll be doing something cool. If you guys see me, don't kill me, please.
All right, fair
I
enough.
Try not to.
No promises will be
That's
made.
Actually, that's metagaming. Banned. Banned.
I didn't get mad. Oh God.
It's rigged from the. It was rigged from the start. Anyways, Otto.
Called
Metagaming is mod
favoritism?
discussion.
Was
I
that a
thought the mods-
Fallout New
you know-
Vegas reference?
Make it quick, Otter.
What? Who?
I was going to go home for Canadian Thanksgiving, but uni stuff is getting in the way, so I guess I'm joining for the next session.
I live in
Yeah.
brother.
Yes.
Yeah.
I
Alright.
will say the teaser shot rush is posting is scaring me. Why is it like that?
Only
Wait, is it
time will
teaser?
tell.
the fucking
I'm
the
gonna
teaser he's
Wait, did he
posted
post a
where it's
selfie or
like
something?
Grayed out
no,
photo
where it's
of
like
the, like the
yeah,
nether
like the
portal.
gray pitch black photo of a nether portal. Like what the fuck is
Wait,
going on with
yeah.
that?
Where
Is
is
it
this
spooky
in
season?
In
where is
events.
this? In updates?
In the
In
events, look at the events tab. It's so scary. Why is it like that?
Guys, I
It's
can't play horror
okay.
games. I get really
I think we
scared.
should have
Basically,
a
tell me just
CivLabs
jump
event
scares.
where the only biome is the Skulk Depths.
Oh yeah, what the fuck is that image?
No,
I
Yeah,
have no
exactly.
idea
That
why
shit's
he did that.
scary.
It's like when he just sent the banner to an AI image for some reason, and he's just like, IDK, it look cool.
That is the
Yeah.
most shot rush thing ever, dude.
Okay. Also,
Yeah.
okay.
He did that. He did that though. That's what he had originally.
Yeah, he did.
All right. Real quick.
Yeah.
I just want to talk to Azad and Code JJ. Are you guys excited for the next event?
Yeah.
Yes. I'll be a player again.
I'd be scheming. Okay, I'm
Guardian.
scheming.
Everyone's scheming.
Metagame, ban him.
Hey, hear me out. Last session, I didn't get to sate some bloodlust. I might finally let it loose.
That is
Whoa.
good to know.
No,
It's a
so,
mod.
it's a joke about in last session, as soon as we got attacked, I just let loose. Everyone knew I really was like pushing myself back in terms of I wanted to fight a player. I wanted a Coliseum built for like mutual combat,
Fuck yeah.
but we never got
Like,
to it. And then we got
the
raided
ori-
and I killed a guy.
Coliseum reference to the original player entertainment theory. I don't know how many of you remember that, but the player entertainment theory.
Player
Somebody
I think I remember reading that.
trial 0. So after it, somebody pointed out, hey, an important part of the like
a civilization is keeping those people entertained, and people are like Colosseum, Colosseum. And I honestly think I partially proved that with the casino because we're pretty sure that Lulan's casino actually helped protect it. Player entertainment does affect server results, which I think is really interesting.
All right, summary of the episode: keep fucking LARPing and
LARPing.
kill people.
Of the Crusaders.
All right. Well,
I'll see you viewers later.
all right,
Make sure to tune back in.
Yeah.
okay. Well, thank you guys
Yeah.
for joining. That was.
I think there will be I think someone can expect an assassination in the world on 10/13/2025.
On
At least
10/13,
6 or 7 of
2025, the
them.
person's name will start with a 1 and end with a 7.
Okay. Well, thank you guys for coming. That was a very interesting interview. Any last words before I just stop recording?
Make
Like
sure to
us
like,
on
share,
these
comment, and
guys.
subscribe.
Go to
Support
rainbet.com
LARPing.
for
Rainbet,
$1
Also,
Rainbet,
read
Rainbet,
Evan's
Rainbet.
research.
Rainbet.
Okay.
Fucking Rainbet.
I hate you all.
I
Fucking
Okay.
Rainbet.
And I love you.
Love the
I
music.
love you.
Music's getting
Turn
turned
it
up.
up.
No, don't drop it.
He's gonna turn it
I'll
down.
see you later.
Thank you guys for coming.
Research papers,
I'll be
please
there.
read them. We
Great.
appreciate
Crusaders.
Oh, okay. Let me try this again, but like the actual like thing in the in
All
here
right,
now.
all right, all right.
We're getting there. We're getting there.
You can just cut it out. Don't worry.
Yeah, I'm cutting all of this out, by the way. It's very simple.
You're not. You know you're not.
I'm not.
You
I'm.
know
I'm.
you're
I'm,
not.
I'm not going to, but I'm gonna say that so I hopefully remember.
Yeah.
Blue for real. Very well.
Yeah, no, just put it at the end.
This is all. Yeah. Okay.
It's gonna stay at the start. I was like, oh, I guess they fucked up on that one.
This is the first half an hour of the podcast right here. Okay. This is all that needs to be that happen.
Just the intro.
Bloopers.